Now, how many times have you been warned against doing something? And the more you are warned, the more you do twice the number of times you are warned. Well, that is called reverse psychology. Watch this video. I believe that we are creatures of habit, and as social species, our DNA is made of morality, and it will therefore be absurd to accept a command from another person, be it persuasion or force, since that will look like an infringement on our will. If teachers or preachers could understand how the psychology of man operates, sermons on morality or immorality, on poverty, on hell, on sickness, on healing will be unnecessary. You see, reverse psychology will make you understand that the more you tell people not to do things, the more they become curious about them. Sometimes our subconscious mind plays tricks on us, and that is the more reason why you need professionals to teach and or preach. The human race is where it is now because some people are forcing the human mind, especially the subconscious mind, to run programs that are incompatible with it. A good example of reverse psychology is the story or the love story of Romeo and Juliet, one of the best romantic books in literature. Their love became even stronger the moment they were warned not to see each other. Even the allegoric story of Adam and Eve is a good example of reverse psychology. I think I should remind you of how the subconscious mind operates. The subconscious mind is the mediator between the superconscious mind and the conscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind is programmed in the first 7 years of your existence. It means from ages of 0 to 7, you are programmed on how to live your life. Now, mind you, it is your right to let information into your subconscious mind, but it is not your right to let the subconscious mind think what you want for it. So therefore, you should stand as a guard against the information that enters your subconscious mind. And the good question we ask ourselves is this: how will a toddler be able to make out the difference between good and bad, and as to what information gets into their subconscious mind and what doesn't get in? And that is the more reason why there is the need for professionals in our lives. You see, the subconscious mind operates based on what it is fed, and the mind is just like a folder. The information or the file information that is stored in that folder becomes the lifestyle that you portray and show to the world. So if you really want to be able to make a greater impact in this life, it is better you begin to understand and learn how the subconscious mind works. It is just like a program, and the way you program it to work is the exact result it's going to give you based on what is going to work. So the environment we find ourselves, the parents that parent us, the friends that we befriend, even the moderators that we follow have a greater influence in our lives based on what they say and based on what we see from them. So the subconscious mind is exactly the life you are living. So you as a human being is the product of your subconscious mind. If you are comfortable, it is because you have trained your subconscious mind to understand what comfort is. If you are poor, it is because you have trained your subconscious mind of poverty mentality. If you are rich, it is because you have trained your subconscious mind to understand what riches is all about. If you are in abundance, it is because you understand that there is no lack in the universe. That is why your subconscious mind, which is just like an energy, the subconscious mind becomes the chemical laboratory of every human being. So whatever information you put into the laboratory, it is able to transmute that information into its physical equivalent. And until you begin to understand that we are not born here on earth, but we are born in heaven to live here on earth, it means that our broadcasting stations are there in heaven. And every bit of a cell in our bodies is an antenna that is connecting to the broadcasting station that will enable you to be able to draw inspiration from what we call God. That is what we also know as the superconscious mind. So you are actually a product and you are the mediator. So it means that your destiny is in your hands. You have every right to be able to turn your life around to suit the kind of environment you find yourself. So reverse psychology is working so hard on us, but we don't seem to see it. And that is why a lot of people are wallowing in abject poverty and in ignorance, and a little few are on the top of that pyramid because they know how to use reverse psychology. Remember, we are all creatures of habit, and until we understand this truth, we will continue to search and search and search, and we will seem not to understand the reason why we have come. And until then, Black Frequency, and I always bring you glad tidings, peace, love, and wisdom.